Hello. I found this recent video from Gosha about the Federation to be very unsettling and worthy of a response. To the Tigatans that are there taking our planet's interest to heart, thank you. That said, I will entertain your request to put my thoughts in video format for the Federation to consider. I have spent the last decade working on my inner self and soul growth. Many of the videos I watch are from your supposed channeled speakers for the Federation. Enlightened words and positive messages. It's all good. Thought-provoking, kind words, kind acts, kind agendas. Those have resonated with many of us. My own spiritual growth has really increased within that time. In fact, I can state the main reason I have had any spiritual growth happen of any substance is because of one thing: knowledge. Not pain, not suffering, and certainly not polarizing me against anything else. Point blank, because Swaru has been truthful, I can now hear with my own ears why the puppeting and manipulating that is so obvious to many of us is occurring. I, too, want a peaceful planet filled with loving, ascended spirits. Now let's take a look at the Federation as a whole. From their place of temporary residence, they live up there in a non-linear place. Down here, we absorb through linear time. So from my perspective, the Federation has been attempting to manage billions of human lives for over 2,000 years, or potentially over 730,000 days. So here we are in the year 2020. So far, all there is to show for the Federation's hard work is a lot of chaos, angry humans, an excessive level of negative control, and lost or unhappy starseeds. Is this the plan? Because if I'm going to give you a school grade as a human, it's a C-. Speaking as a human and the focus of all your manipulations, I'm not impressed at all. Where in your list of strategies did you decide that all humans, even centuries apart in time and experience, would all react the same as each other to these negative incidences century after century? I know you see us as one chunk of existence, but we are not. Linear time is changing us. We don't all think alike, and we are not always predictable. We are growing in knowledge base, and this is exclusively the primary and most successful reason for our spiritual growth. However, our spiritual growth is deeply rooted in sensitivity and passion. That is what makes humans' art and architecture so beautiful, our creativity and ingenuity so desirable. That is what makes us special as humans. How can I say to all of you so you understand you need humans and entities with this same sensitivity to help us grow as a species? Non-emotional entities cannot succeed at this plan, no matter how many centuries you throw at it, unless your goal is, in fact, to turn us into cyborgs, which I believe is a call you are not supposed to make. Your plans, your secrets, your wars, diseases, your blatant actions against our free will, it's not working. So much for not intervening. I give all my credit for soul growth to knowledge and truth, nothing else. Humans are a very intricate and intense species, deeply rooted in emotion. Now, I'm well aware that that's not always good, for many reasons, in fact. Many can be manipulated pretty easily for better or for worse, but that's not the point here, which leads me to my second observation. You state that we are here and not able to leave Earth because we can't control our demons. We can't get out of an ego mentality, and we won't make good choices out in space. Okay, so am I supposed to stay here until I'm like you? Because from here, I see a group of beings manipulating, killing, abusing, causing suffering and strife, ignoring to some extent our free will, lying, cheating and hiding, and then patting themselves on their backs for managing their own egos over what is best for us. Who decided total control is best for us? If this is your way of showing us that we can't leave until we grow up and become just like you, well, I think we've already made it. Lead by example. That's a good motto for parents and leaders to use. If I do something uncomfortable to someone down here, they see me eye to eye. You hide behind a black curtain, puppeting negative, ego-based humans with offerings of money, fame, and fortune to manipulate us. That's a good parent, a good guide. I'm supposed to be impressed. Who said I want to be that in any lifetime? It's just an observation. For current, unfiltered, knowledge-based input, I offer this. Some of us are in a heightened state, and it seems like this point is being ignored for the most part. For me specifically, I have no religious beliefs, no political agenda, no superiority complex, no authority complex, and no prejudice. I have lived all over the world and see all humans as equal. I forgive myself and others. I think out of the box, and I'm open to other alien entities being in my life. And I know there is much more to our mind, body, and soul than we know. Most importantly, I'm not afraid of anything here or up there at all. I don't care what you look like. I am well aware we have been manipulated and designed to stay blind to our memories and our history. And to understand that I signed up for this excursion down here on Earth, it makes me take pause. If I am a starseed, then I can say with authority, the density of negativity encompassing this planet has souls like me no longer interested in being part of this experiment. In fact, all the searching I have done over the last decade for knowledge of the truth is based off of one goal: how to never have my soul partake in another lifetime here on Earth. If I am part of the Federation and I am here to help, you have manipulated this world to an undesirable state. It is no longer palatable to my soul, and it takes a lot for me to be moved by something. One thing about humans, as I can speak from this perspective, is we don't like to play games we don't know all the rules to, games where the sides and players may not even be visible, and a game that is basically fixed. We walk away. When my time is up, I'm headed straight out of this grid to another planet or back to source, and I'm not looking back. I will not be judged by anyone. I will not be trapped. Whatever I thought I could do here, you have made it so I can't. And I'm sure I've tried for many lifetimes, which leads me to my next point. Why is there not a group of humans like myself up there voicing our opinions for our species? I'm not talking about humans that are negative or ego-based or can be easily manipulated by other beings and agendas. No, I'm talking about humans like myself that see the good, the bad, and the ugly and still want to help mankind. Where is this group? We want a voice. We want to make a difference. I want to be heard. My appeal is to your senior peers who oversee your decisions. Take a look at what this Federation is doing to us down here, century after century, life after life, and just to justify to me why this is okay with you. The better good has 100 different correct answers. The plan they are using is not the one. Who is there to stand up and say, we hear the humans, scratch this plan and let's fresh start in a new direction? The games, secrets, and total lack of transparency is not allowing us down here in any way to shine as a whole. The game has been manipulated too densely. I no longer want to help in this game. It's fixed to lose. It's just not working with the current authorities in charge. I really do hope there is a solar flash or a great awakening so that we can have our functioning minds back. We are walking around down here with blinders on our eyes, our mouths, and our hearts. Species ascension won't be accomplished through war or pain or total control of our minds. Negativity down here begets more negativity. Inevitably, growth will be through love and kindness, knowledge, and total transparency. You don't scare someone into a loving act down here. You show by example. You have the right idea, Federation. It's just your centuries-old application. It's not the right direction to take in today's world. You don't go through the government or create secret societies to change a people as a whole. We have a saying down here. If you want mankind to know something, you tell everyone at the same time, and the truth shall set you free. I'm Shae, and thank you for your time. And like many others, I would be happy to sit on a planetary panel and represent humankind.